Hey there, Amy Demas with Communicate Excellence, and let's go on to our next question. I sometimes get asked, will you provide us scripts? And yes, I'm going to give you communication, scripting, outlines, and guidelines. But sometimes I get asked, especially by your teammates, am I going to lose my personality? Are we going to sound like a robot? And there's a place for structure and scripts. So let's break this down. Sometimes we are working from scripts, and sometimes we are working from guidelines or structure. Because there are times that we need to say a certain thing a certain way each time. And then other times, there is room for movement and more of our personality showing up. I call those talking points. So sometimes when we have a rebuttal or we're answering a phone call, we're going to say it the same way every time. Good afternoon, this is XYZ Company. I'm Amy, how may I help you? That's going to be done the same way every time. But then there are other times where we may work from a bullet point list as we are explaining things, which allows for slight variations from team member to team member without feeling like we're reading along a sentence line. Because here's the thing, I find the more that we are exactly word for word what we need to do, that if it's written, people will hop, skip, and jump right on over it and wing it. And that's not what we want. So think of it this way. When we build a house, sometimes there are things that have to be just the way they're done. There are codes. Think of those as your scripts. Sometimes we have to have a base of certain things, walls in a certain fashion, roof in a certain fashion. But then when we get to the inside, and even sometimes on the outside, we have designs that are different. They still meet the need of providing shelter, and they provide the need of places to meet and greet, but there's variation from person to person in what they like. So there is a difference. Sometimes we're going to work with structure, and sometimes we're going to work from scripts. The intent is, I want you to have a branded experience across your teammates while still having their personalities and their unique person show up. Let's talk and let's see how we can do this for your team. Have a great day. Bye-bye.